How's it? Today is Friday, December 13th. I am stiff AF. As you can see, I worked this morning. I mentioned it on Wednesday that I was going to be working on Friday morning. And yeah, today sucked. um, I think a lot of the reasons why I was experiencing difficulties on Wednesday was simply because I was moving around a lot at work, and today was no different. And I'll be honest, yesterday, my day off Thursday, my body did not feel good. When I woke up, my lower back was hurting quite a bit, and I'm not very happy with it. I did my best to manage it yesterday and manage it today. I was able to lift, but not in a way that I was confident that I could push more reps or heavier weights. And so today I elected to do just singles. So it's like a small Friday, small fry, going to 3 sets of one for my snatch at 86, which is 3 kilos up from two. Guess it was technically Thursday, that was Thanksgiving, but 2 weeks ago when I did my both lifts on that day, I was doing like triples at 83 and then 103 for the clean and jerk stuff. So today I originally came in thinking I could maybe do doubles at 86, but after I started warming up, it was very clear that I was not going to be able to do three doubles at 86. And very similar to how I felt on Wednesday, like the speed was there, the height was there, I just was not there. My ability to catch the bar was severely affected by how slow I felt and how tired I was and exhausted I was from essentially working a full shift, in the morning. I think Wednesday's shift at the restaurant was actually a lot easier than today's shift. So that is saying a lot. So like today, you know, the Friday is going to be ideally heavier lifts than the Wednesday would be, and it just so happened that at work was also heavier. Um, yeah, it is what it is. I think one way that I'm looking at it is that my lower back is actually hurting for a lot of the same reasons why I said it would be hurting a few weeks ago, if not a month ago at this point. Like, this is my first set, by the way. They're all they're all slightly forward because I'm unable to just really get to the position overhead with my arms and body. But like the height on the bar is definitely there. It's clearly there. Going back to what I was mentioning earlier was a lot of the way that my body feels is really dependent on how much endurance those small little muscles have. And so if I am fatigued and tired and sore, it's gonna affect how much pain I experience in my lower back. And with that said, Wednesday you do 10,000 steps and then you go to lift and then you have a little bit of discomfort. That makes sense. So then Thursday, the day after all of that movement and then the lifting, then my back is not feeling great when I wake up. That makes a lot of sense. And then today, same idea, like about 10,000 steps again with significantly heavier things that I'm moving, carrying more things in the same amount of steps and all this stuff. So my endurance is just completely shot and my lower back is hurting. Um, I don't know diagnostically, but as a result of that lack of endurance, I believe that is why my back is hurting. I don't know for sure. There's no way for me to know for certain. I'm not a professional. And even if I was a professional, professionals need others to essentially diagnose themselves because you have so many biases in the way that you live your life and you're like, okay, it's probably not going to be this thing, but in reality, if you take a step back and you're able to look at yourself objectively, you would be able to diagnose yourself. But because you can't remove yourself from the equation because you are you. Ooh, that was a press out. Because you are you, then you can't make the proper analysis and decision, you know? It's the same reason why a lot of high level athletes have coaches. Realistically, they could coach themselves. They could make the decisions to target weak areas and whatnot. You know, especially if they've been doing it for long enough. But having a impartial party look at everything holistically, it's um, it's a lot more effective with your use of time and more efficient and stuff like that. After my barbell movements, I did some pull ups and then I did one set of GHD sit ups because this was where my back was hurting a considerable amount. And like when I'm looking at these things, I know things are getting bad when I can't do a sit up. So I'm gonna do my best to address it tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, you know, moving forward. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shoots.